Stop scrolling. What if I told you you can work on real world projects, get mentored by top developers, and get paid by Google? No hackathon, no college rank, just skills. And this is Google Summer of Code where it starts. So, hello guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you all are absolutely fine and sound. In this video, we'll talk about GSoC, that is Google Summer of Code, how you have to apply, how you have to find your perfect organization, and how to write your proposal for getting into it. So make sure to subscribe the channel and share the video with everyone. So we are in the home page of the GSoC. So what is GSoC? First of all, this is in your mind. So let me just clear it. So Google Summer of Code, that is also known as GSoC, is a global program where students and beginners work on open source organization for around 12 weeks, and you contribute to some real open source projects under the guidance of experienced mentors, and if selected, you receive a stipend for completing the project successfully. It's basically a open source mentorship, international recognition, and paid opportunity. As you can see, more than 123 countries are taking part in it, and there are multiple projects and mentors also. So it's a benefit and an add-on to resume. It's just like a golden play button. So here, who can apply? First of all, let's understand who can apply. Students, whether you are a college or university student, you must be 18 years or older, and even if you are beginner in open source, do not worry, we have much more to learn in this event. You must know at least basic coding knowledge regarding Python, C++, JavaScript, and here your degree does not matter, your skills matter and more. Okay, now here what is the benefit of joining this event? As I have already explained that you'll be getting stipend and internship also. Apart from this, you'll be getting cool certificate and global exposure, and it will help you to boost your resume, and you'll be learning and gaining the real world development experience. Okay, so here you'll be getting some cool prizes also, maybe some goodies also. So now how to register on it? First of all, you have to simply log in over here with your Google account, and the application has not been started yet. It will be starting from 16th of March and 31st of March. Okay, here you have to just submit your proposal, you have to write everything, and so that you get selected. And for that, I'm making this video, so I'll complete everything in detail. I have just explained for the beginner people who are completely new to this program, right? So before the application is live, they have made the companies, which are the organizations which will be taking part in it, and you'll be working under them. So here, if you just open it, you can see all these companies are there, right? And depending on your source of interest, whatever you like, for example, some people like web development, some people like science and medicine, some people like data, AI, programming languages, development tools, end user applications. So whenever you click on it, you'll see multiple companies are there. Okay, and these are not normal companies, these are tech giants and some big companies which are already working on the field. For example, if I just open the security, you must have heard about the OWASP Foundation, and many of you have got certified also. You must have heard about the Metasploit also. And in web dev, if I just open, because it is the easiest to understand, depending on interest, you have to follow the same for other domains also. So you must have heard about the Django framework, you must have used also. And if I just come down over here, you must have seen this Ruby. Okay, Webpack, there are multiple there. So if I just open, for example, I'm just opening the Django. Similarly, you can just open any company, and there you'll find something that they will give you ideas list. Okay, they'll give their website, project website, and at the last they'll be giving you contributor guidance. For example, if I just open over here, for example, let me just open it. So here also you can see they have ideas list, their website, and their contributor guidance. So for example, I'm just showing you the example of Django. Okay, so it's a framework of Python. Okay, web framework, right? So here you can just see contributor guidance, that what they need for you, what they are expecting you, what they are actually expecting from you. Okay, from you they are expecting that you will be working. So here they have shared that you need to have concrete task in mind with solid idea, and your proposal single large feature library. So you have to just write a proposal and explain why you are perfectly fit for it, what you'll be doing on it, what you'll be doing on the projects, right? I'll show you a demo also so that you are able to understand. Similarly, first of all, let me just explore all the companies which are important for you. For example, if I just open any security, so this one, OWASP Foundation. So here you can see they have mentioned the ideas list. So if I just open the ideas list, so here you can see the list of projects they have shared, that it is a bug tool and all the things they have mentioned. So they have mentioned all these, okay, ideas that you can work on revamping the BLT website with a fresh modern design by removing non-core components to create a clear view. Okay, so these are the things they are sharing, means these are basically the ideas. Okay, and what you have to do they have also mentioned. Now here they have mentioned what are the prerequisite, means what you need to know in working if you want to work on it. Okay, so you must be knowing about Python, Django, Ninja, SQL, front end, HTML, CSS. Okay, AIML and all the things they have mentioned. Like this, if you just open other projects also, for example, let me just open anyone else, other. Okay, let me just open AI. AI is trending. So if I just open the JD robot, there also you can see there have ideas and contributor guidelines. So like this, you have to just view the ideas and understand what they want from us. Okay, what they want from us, and depending on your skill set and whatever you know, you can just see if the skill set matches with your skill set, then you can surely work on it. And if you don't know, means you don't have a skill currently, you can polish it. You can refer to the YouTube tutorials, you can refer to the guidelines, you can refer to the documentation. Okay, and if you need any help, you can just reach out to me. You can see these are the projects they are asking, and they have shared the brief explanation for it also. Okay, what are the skills required they have also mentioned, and they have also uploaded a video for it. So like this, you have to simply explore everything, and they have added a contributor guidance also. So you can just understand what they have to do, all the things they have already shared. Now let's come to the main theme over here. So once you are ready, your proposal is ready. First of all, let's come to how to make a proposal. So here is the proposal. Okay, so first of all, you have to add your personal information in the proposal, your name, your university name, your degree, year, your email, your GitHub link. Now, most of you don't know what is GitHub. So it's just like a library, you can see. Just like you can see a notebook. Okay. You can say it's a notebook. You must have used GitHub while completing the labs. Okay. Let me just open it. So this is GitHub, right? So you must have used while completing the labs. So here only you'll be just creating the codes also, and most of the companies will be keeping their codes where you have to just push the changes, right? So here you need to just create an account with GitHub and explore the issues. For example, I already have account. Let me just sign in. So here only all the projects are hosted and saved, and some people just check the history and make issues also over here. Let me just explain it again. So GitHub is just like a library. Okay, library means not that library. Just like books, we have libraries. So it contains all the repository, and it tracks all the history also. Like somehow if you make any mistake in the code, you can just view the commit history over there. And it has additional feature of creating a branch. For example, you are working on different projects, and you want that the main repository, the main file is not deleted or modified, and you're working on different branch. So for that also, if you want to complete guidance, means if you want a detailed course on GitHub, I'll make a video for that also. You can just comment down. So here the benefit of GitHub is that your code is not changed. You can create pull request. You can just add different benefits using the GitHub, just like it's a library. In simple words, you can say it's a storage. Okay, a folder where you stored all the files regarding coding, etc. Right. So GitHub is mostly just like a library. Here we store codes. Big companies also store their codes. Here, if I just open any of the code, let me just show you if they have mentioned any GitHub. For example, if you just open any of the projects, right? Let me just open the projects. Here you'll be getting cool projects also which have won the prizes. So if I just open latest only 2025 projects, and if I just open any of the companies, okay. So I'll just show you the GitHub demo so that you are able to understand. So here, view code. So most of you don't know what is GitHub. So it's a website where developers store, manage, and collaborate code. Think it like a Google Drive. You must have stored and uploaded some of your files. Similarly, coders or working professionals use GitHub for storing their code files. Okay, here you can just save your code, track changes, because if someone makes mistake also, then also you can view the commit history. For that also, if you need a detailed course on GitHub and Git, You can comment down below. I'll just make a detailed course whenever you want. Okay. Now here the benefit is that you can make new changes over here. You can have multiple copies for the same file. Also, you can just go to the older version like we have revert in Google Sheets and Google Docs also similarly. And here the benefit is that you can just send, if you want to know a local example, let me just explain you. Just like you send files on WhatsApp and then someone edits the wrong version, okay, the infant file, then it becomes total mess. Okay, for example, you shared a image file that for example, let me just open the notepad. You shared a file name image.html and someone rename it to 12y image. Like this, someone also added image.ktml. Okay, so it will create a mess. You won't be able to find the file. Also, you can view the image, but if you just see the file name, you'll be getting confused that how so many files have been added. So here with GitHub, you'll be getting a benefit of creating a repository. Here everyone will be uploading their own code and every code is recorded, means every change is recorded. Like if someone tried to do mischievous work, then also he or she will be tracked. So this is the benefit of GitHub. Here you have to create a simple account. I've shared the video how to create a GitHub account, right? You have to just create a GitHub account and then you'll be working on it. If you want a detailed course, you can comment down below. Now coming over here, after that you have to add your LinkedIn link and time commitment. You have to add that how many hours you can work depending on you. Your commitment means most of your college students also, right? So depending on how much time you can spend, you can just mention over here. Now here you have to share the project aim, means prior proposal, main theme. Which contribution means which organization you want to apply under GSoC and which project title. Because if we just come over here, let me just open it. And if I just come to the browse all organization, and for example, I'm just opening this rocket chart only. Okay. So here they have mentioned ideas list, right? So if I just open the ideas list also, okay. So they have mentioned the skills also, the skills which they require, and they have mentioned ideas and skills also. So if I just see, right, they have mentioned these ideas they need for their chart app. So you can just read out and just understand. Depending on your skill set, you have to just write on the proposal. Okay. And then you can just add what benefits you will be adding to the community, and then you have to just divide. So you cannot say that I'll be working in 40 hours and completing the project. So you have to just explain that throughout the phase, what work you will be do. First of all, let's explain the timeline. Let's understand the timeline. So this is a timeline, I think so. Let me just open it. Okay, so here is the timeline. So 2026 timeline is that mentoring organization can become. So it is live and administration review. So from 16 March, okay. From 16 March, students means the people who will be participating, means you will be participating in the program. Your role will start from 16th of March and then, okay, on 31st of March, the deadline will be closed. That after that you won't be apply. You won't be able to apply over here, right? Then the next round will be started. That is the proposal ranking. Okay, so from 21st of April, the proposal ranking will start, and after that, accepted students will be notified. And then all the things will be started over here. And regarding the guidelines, you can just check it out. I'll share the link. You can view the timelines also. So we were on the doc. Okay. So here you have to explain that you'll be working throughout the weeks. It is a 12-week program. Okay. You'll be notified regarding the duration if you are accepted. So you'll be working on phase manner. See, you cannot complete the entire project in just 1 or 2 weeks. It's a dedicated and big project. So don't worry if you don't know. They will be assigning you mentors who will be guiding you throughout your journey. So you can work on it and just understand. You have to just share that you have to just work on the projects and how you'll be working on it. You have to just create a timetable. You must have prepared in any exam and you have made a timetable, perfect timetable, not like a traditional timetable like 6 to 8 a.m. I will do this. You have to just share the target wise that in week 1 or week 2 target, I will complete this particular part of the project. Here is the sample. You can just read it and understand. Now, how I'll be approaching towards this problem, means towards this bug or feature. So you can just share, we'll be working on this tech stack or language framework, and you can just add the documentations also. And then you have to just share if you have made any previous contribution. So if you just see, if I just open any of these companies, oh, it's 2026 only. Let me just open any web. Okay. So if I just open this one, and here view idea list. So let's see. Okay, so these are the ideas you can see, right? So if I just open any of these ideas, so you can just understand they have a clearly mentioned all the things like project title, what they need and how it will be impacted, and all the things they have clearly mentioned, right? So you can work on it depending on your skill set, as I have already shared multiple times, and you have to just share that how much time you can put in and how you'll be just reaching the goal, means how you'll be completing the goals, means completing the task over there, and why they should select you have to add this also. So like this you have to apply. If you have any doubts, you can let me in the comment section. And there are multiple companies which are already live. I am unable to find the GitHub one. If I just see anyone, let me just search Git. Okay, so if I just see Git one, yes, we have Git. So you can just take part in this organizations also. So if I just open it, you can see they have mentioned all the micro projects also and how you can apply. So like this, you have to simply explore all the companies. Okay. Whatever they require, they have mentioned on their ideas list also. And on the contributor guidance, they have mentioned how you have to contribute. So if I just see the ideas list, these are the ideas which they have shared. Okay. First idea, second idea. Like this, they have shared multiple ideas. You have to just understand it and complete it. If you still have any doubts, you can let me in the comment section and I'll make a video when the event will be live, how to just apply in the proposal, how to do the registration. Stay tuned till then. And if you're interested in other events, you can see there are multiple Google hackathons are also running. So you can just watch the videos and complete it. So thank you guys. Have a great day ahead. Do like the video and subscribe this